Talk about first about the handpiece on the Remy. This handpiece has a lot of great features that most handpieces really don't have. One, it's light. It's only 8 ounces, and that's very important to have a light handpiece because you can get repetitive motion injury on these heavier handpieces, wrist, shoulder, back pain. With the Remy, you're not going to have that. Another thing is the Remy has a finger switch. You can use a foot pedal, but it has a finger switch. One of the features also, this is a very thick cord. Most laser fiber, this is the fiber optic cord. This is the part that goes into the laser. This is a 600 micron. Another thing that's real important is the fact that it's light. As I've told you before, you can push in with this laser. You can also sterilize this plastic cap, and each patient can get another one. And the nice thing is that it makes it's like a roller bar. It makes it very smooth to use it, as opposed to most lasers are just the metal. So you can put the plastic cap on. Very, very nice. And also the Remy is a zoom handpiece, which means that you can adjust the aperture. It goes from 15, 20, 25, 30. And on that note, I want to show you something that's interesting with the Remy is that you can take it apart like this, and you can snap this right on, and now you have it set up for fungus toenails. So you can go from therapy to fungus toenails just by changing the handpiece, and you can go right back. Another thing that's nice about the Remy is the fact that you could use, just with this handpiece, fungus toenails also. So you have two things. You have therapy, fungus. We'll talk about surgery later on, but we're going to stick with fungus and therapy. This is one handpiece. And speaking of one handpiece, every Remy laser comes with 2 therapy handpieces. If for some reason you break it or you snap this fiber, it's very rare, but handpieces can be broken by the doctor or an assistant. You just put another one in which comes with a laser, and you move on and continue to treat your patients. One thing I've noticed is that in my experience of over 15 years, you don't want to be down. You want to have a handpiece immediately. You don't want to have to call me or call anybody. You want to put another one in and continue and not have to change, reschedule patients. Again, the Remy is a zoom handpiece. As I can show you on here, it has the numbers. You can change it. I do recommend 20 millimeters spot size. Again, the plastic here is very, very effective. Very effective. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about, I'm going to put the handpiece about, is a book that I've had the privilege to read. It's called The Podiatry Business Management. It's called The Podiatry Business Solution, Everything You Need to Know to Flourish in Your Podiatry Business by Peter Wishney. And the reason why I'm recommending this book is I've known Peter for over 20 years, and he's walked the walk. Now, what does that mean? He's not observed from the outside. He's been in practice for well over 20 years. I met Peter when he was first in practice, and I've watched his business and his life and his professional career in practice management grow. So I highly recommend this book. And one of the things that's interesting when I was reading this book, on page 143 and 144, Peter actually talks about me in the book. I'm very honored and privileged to be in this book. And I was actually a little bit shocked when the book was published. He said, I want you to read this page, which is page 143 and 144. But that's not the point. I want you to read this book. It's a very good book, an excellent book. It's a and somebody said to me, how many practice management books do you need? And I recommend taking from everybody, but the most important thing in this book is after you read it again. Read it a third time. It's the Merrick Manual of Podiatry. I always told you I would have a joke for you. I hope you enjoyed the rabbi joke. He's moving. I thought it was funny, but I'm going to add another joke because humor is very important for everybody. Laughter stimulates your immune system, makes you feel better. I'm not downplaying the stress that everybody has. I have stress. The point is, I'm going to try. If somebody writes to me, I hate my jokes, I hope the rest of you hate my jokes. And that's one thing I'm going to leave you with. In life, you're going to have people always writing to you or putting out to you, you can't do this, it's not going to work. Follow your gut instinct and what works and makes you successful in life and in podiatry. That little man inside of you and that gut feeling will help tell you what is right and what's wrong. Again, I want to thank you for listening to this, and I hope I was beneficial.